Hello, today we're going to learn all about selection modes. Let's look firstly at the object structure. In SelfCAD, all of the objects are parametric. When you want to add an object to the scene, you can change its dimensions. You can change the width, height, and depth. And you can also set the number of segments in the planes. For a better example, let's select Mesh and Wireframe mode. In SelfCAD, vertices form objects. A vertex is a point in space. A two-point connection creates a line. The connection of 3 points in space allows them to be filled, which is called a polygon in three-dimensional space. The line forming the objects that connect the vertices are called the edge of the object. Each time you add a segmental cut to an object, the object in this plane is cut by polygons, forming extra vertices, an extra edge line, and their fill, a polygon. To control the geometry of the object in the control panel, the top part of it is occupied by selection modes. To control the geometry in SelfCAD, select the object you want and move the cursor to one of the modes to select it. Each of the modes in the control panel is signed with its own name: vertex, edge, face, and polygon. Go into the Vertex mode by clicking on the name or the corresponding icon in the control panel. The selected number of objects will be indicated by the first number. The second number will show the total number of vertices in this mode. When you select this mode, anchor points become visible in the workspace. As you can see, the first cube, to which you did not add segments, is formed by only 4 vertices on each side, allowing it to form its structure. To deform the shape itself in this mode, select the required anchor points and deform the object. To remove the selection, click on the workspace. To select 2 or more points, click on the next one or highlight points with rectangular selections. Anything that falls into the drawn rectangle will be highlighted. In the second rectangle, which you cut into segment lines, the amount of vertices has increased. By enlarging a segment grid, you can create a more detailed object shape. Each selection mode has its own settings, indicated by the icon in the upper right corner of the Selection Settings control panel. The setting of this mode is displayed by the palette on the left. Let's go to Vertex Selection. Select All allows you to select all anchor points of an object, and Deselect All allows you to deselect all the anchor points. Let's move on to the next type of face selection, which will allow you to select parts of polygons. Hover over the object and select the part you want. Let's proceed to set the selection mode. Turn on this setting. Select one of the polygons with a mouse cursor, and thanks to the enabled mode, when you click on the adjacent polygon, the whole loop of the object will be selected. After that, an additional custom pattern setting is activated. Turn it on. The custom pattern has two settings, select and skip. Select the parts in a circle of the object. Change the values to 1 and 1. The polygons will be selected after 1. Select gives 1 selection and skip 1 skip. Segments-based enables additional customization to custom pattern. Divide divides the number of selected segments by one of the specific units of measurement. Select ratio, the ratio of selected parts. Select ratio interacts with the selected parts of the face. Let's move on to the next polygon selection mode. Setting the polygon selection mode differs from face in that polygon selects not only one part but the whole side. Let's go to its settings. Part selection allows you to select only one part, which will consist of 4 vertices, a rectangular polygon. The mode highlights the whole side. Tolerance allows you to select the selection range from the selected polygon. The greater the value, the greater the selection range. The last selection mode is edge. It allows you to interact with the edges of the object. Let's go to the settings of this mode. The edge selection palette has a loop selection setting that allows you to select all edges in a circle. Turn on the selection mode. Click on the needed edges with loop selection enabled. After you hover over an adjacent edge, all the edges around the object are highlighted. After that, you have an advanced custom pattern setting, which is similar to the face selection setting. Segment-based lets you customize the highlighted parts. Divide allows you to divide selected segments. Select ratio allows you to adjust the ratio of the selected edges. Select all allows you to select all the edges of the object. Deselect all removes selection from all edges. To exit the selection mode, just click on the same selection mode that was previously enabled. After clicking on it, the mode becomes available.